Good evening, and good afternoon, y'all. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. I'm your host, Brian Taylor Bridges. I am your host, Brian Taylor Bridges. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News, y'all. Come on in for a brief moment. Got a case I want to discuss and talk to everybody about tonight about accepting gifts from people that you do not care about, that you do not intend to be in any kind of relation with you all. What up, bro? Good afternoon, Carl, bro. Happy New Year's, bro. Hope everyone is enjoying their first week of the New Year's. For people that may or may not know that the real biblical New Year starts in the springtime, but for people that do celebrate the New Year, we realize that it's January. Happy New Year's to those folks, you all. Again, we have a story out of Houston. I want to do my first story out of Houston, you all. We have a young lady who was shot on a Metro rail train. This young lady was shot on a Metro rail train multiple times, including one time in the head, you all. So I kind of want to, like I said, talk about this little incident and why it happened, things of this nature, you all. When she first came on, when they was first airing this story, her sister, possibly her kinfolks or one of her relatives, which happened to be a female, was stating that Lil Mary Jo had been accepting gifts from this particular person, you all. So this is a case where you have an older man with a younger woman that he possibly would have never been with. He possibly would have never had the chance to be in this particular woman's company had he not enticed her with so many gifts or different things of this nature, you all. So tonight I didn't want to humiliate her or nothing or this kind of magnitude. Like I said, it's something that we can actually learn from, because it's a lot of women out there that accept gifts from men that they do not intend to be with. I mean, why accept a gift from a man that you don't have no feelings for, you do not intend to be with at all? And then, these particular men are older men, most of them sugar daddies, things of this nature, and they are actually looking for young girls, people that they can actually control, you all. In this situation, this young lady had a boyfriend who she particularly loved. This man caught her on this Metro rail and assumed she had been with another man, or possibly told her not to do what she had set out to do, you all. So again, I want to kind of read this and talk about it a little bit, and I'm going to the comments and see what my bro's talking about. I don't want to be with a man, bro. She got to be the wrong one. Exactly, bro. Already. So, like I said, again, this case, you all, is like I said, women, young girls, young ladies, things of this nature, do not accept gifts from men that you don't care about, that you do not intend to be with, you all. So again, this is the topic and conversation of this particular story. Before I get off into how sorry of an individual this particular man was, I, kind of want to say, ain't no simping in my circle, you all. But again, this man happened to fall weak behind a woman that he was more than likely infatuated with. I said that the man was more than likely infatuated with the young girl. Again, this was a young girl that he may have never had a chance to be with. The man was 44 and looked like I don't want to say the wrong thing, what the man actually looked like, you all. But again, this little young lady was a young, petite little lady. He's 44, she's 27. So this man pretty much think he didn't hit a gold mine. I said the man thought he had hit him a gold mine, but this particular young lady did not like him, you all. But this is what I'm saying. When you are accepting gifts from men that you have no intentions on being in a relationship with, that you have no intentions on marrying, no intentions on dating, things of this nature, then these are some of the things that can possibly happen to your life. I said that these are more than likely some of the things that will possibly happen to you. Now, I have never taken a woman out and decided that if she didn't put out, might I say, that I was going to leave her or hurt her or something of this nature. But there are some men out there that they expect that when they are giving you gifts that you like them, that they may have a chance to be with you. But the more gifts that they give you, they are expecting something in return. I don't care if it's a quickie, they are expecting something, you all. Again, I said I'm pretty sure, like I said, these men are accepting something. They are not just gonna give, and not expect nothing in return. This is what I find quite baffling to me, you all. Again, her brother has come on the previous news articles and news clippings, you all, and was kind of saying how she didn't want to be with this particular man. But again, this was an earlier clip that I had found where her relatives were saying she was accepting gifts from this man, you all. So this is the learning thing that I want to pretty much give today, you all. Do not accept gifts from men that you don't like and you do not intend to be with, you all. Again, because the consequences to that could be worse than that, and with so many things going on, we see these different entertainers, these different men flying women out to their specific locations. And, if they not putting out when they get there, they pretty much putting them out. Had this man then on a long journey with this woman, I'm more than sure he would have beat this woman up, put her out, and made her walk back to Houston. Like I said, this is my biggest concern, with telling these young women, I know y'all want y'all an older man or somebody you can kind of have some extra income coming in with, but this is not the way, especially like I said, if you already have a boyfriend, there's no way you should be taking gifts from other men, period, and this will keep this kind of thing from happening, you all. Again, I'm going to go ahead on and briefly read the news article and also share with you all the clip, you all. But before I do that, copyright disclaimer under Title 17, USC, Sections 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute and might otherwise be infringed. Non-profit, education, and personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. You all tips to balance in favor of fair use. So I'm going to move along and go ahead on and read this particular article. Then I'm going to jump back into the comments and catch up with some of my bros, y'all, and let y'all know what they are actually saying also as well. So again, it says, man shot a woman multiple times, including in the head on a METRORail train. And this was another thing I didn't understand why, a lot of bloggers like myself did not actually jump on this particular news article. But, being that it was from the hometown, so forth and so on, I kind of want to share this with the public, you all, because again, this is a good learning experience. Like I said, I don't feel like this woman should have been shot by no way, shape, form, or fashion, you all. And they also charged this man. He has been picked up and apprehended, but he had fled the scene initially. So they caught him days later, so forth and so on, due to tips and the information that was given, you all. But again, like I said, this man is on a $250,000 bond for aggravated assault right now, when he had shot this woman multiple times, including one time in the head, you all. So again, this man should definitely be on attempted murder. This is attempted murder charge, and I hope that it's upgraded, you all, because this was a real simp move. I said that it was a real simp sucker move, and again, so I'm going to get back off into that. The man's name is Marquis Jermaine Allison, you all, 44 years old, is charged with aggravated assault. Bond has been set for $250,000 for a man accused of shooting a woman several times on the METRORail train. Marquis Jermaine Allison, 44 years old, is charged with aggravated assault for shooting of Mary Jo Kelly, you all. And I did put a GoFundMe link at the bottom for anybody who would like to kind of donate something to her and her family to help with some of these medical bills and expenses, you all. So it said he was arrested on New Year's Eve by the Metro Police based on tips and surveillance photos released on Saturday, you all. It said Kelly got on the train Wednesday and tried to hide from Allison, who she knew, investigators said. So she was already trying to dodge this dude and get away from him. And like I said, go see the person that she was really involved with, you all. So again, do not accept these gifts, because that is actually leading someone on, you all. So do not do that. It says she was texting her boyfriend, and he was likely come meet me on the train. It said Travion Marble, Kelly's brother, said he saw my sister walking to the train and he just attacked her. According to Kelly's family, Allison liked her, but she did not like him, you all. So this is again was way more the reason to not accept anything from this man, especially that you had somebody you have no desire with, you're not attracted to in no way, shape, form, or fashion. This man was attracted to this little girl in every sense of the manner. I said that he was attracted to the woman in every sense of the manner. He wanted the girl and felt like that she was his property, So again, this is another thing. That's why you should not accept these type of gifts, you all. It said court documents revealed that Allison found Kelly when the train stopped at the Palm Center Transit Center on Griggs Road, you all. Then when investigators said he shot her several times, including the head, he exited the train and got away on a bicycle. Court documents read, you all. So again, this man did not pull up. He had it on his mind. He pulled up on the bicycle. Maybe that's all he had. Maybe he had something else. I don't know, you all, but he was definitely stalking this woman this particular day. He said there's also surveillance video that shows Allison shooting Kelly inside the Metro train, according to court documents. Now, I just seen it was a older lady, a black judge, but I wish I would have had her on all my cases. I said it because she gave the man an aggravated assault when he definitely deserved the attempted murder. I had a few aggravated assaults. Maybe they would have been misdemeanors had I had this particular judge, you all. It said at the time of the shooting, Kelly was taken to the hospital in critical condition where she was placed in the medical-induced coma and underwent brain surgery. It said it's not getting any worse, Marvel said, and the swelling is going down and the bleeding is stopping a little bit by a little bit, one day at a time, one step at a time. Kelly's family is thankful for the tipster who helped the police identify and arrest Allison, you all, and he is due back in court on Wednesday, you all. So again, I did put a link below of what actually happened. And for those who may not have watched the news, because a lot of us, we don't watch TV no more, you all. So we just particularly pick up on different shows. We know the news is really lying, so they can come out and get it raw and uncut from people like us, you all. So again, this dude looked like great paper, somebody.
Allison now charged with aggravated assault Aniela Ruiz speaking with the family of the victim. She is live outside the jail with the latest. Aniela?
Well, her family tells me they're relieved the suspect was arrested, and now they're praying that their loved one will recover soon. 27-year-old Mary Jo Kelly is in the medical center recovering from her injuries.
You look at her and you look at him.
She was shot in the head and arm while she was inside the METRORail on the 5400 block of Grigg Street.
She was texting her boyfriend, and he was like, come meet me on the train.
Sadly, Mary's younger brother says she didn't make it there safely.
Saw my sister walking to the train, and he just attacked her.
According to investigators, Mary tried to get on the train to hide from 44-year-old Markeith Jeremiah Allison. They say Mary knew Markeith. Her family says he liked her, but she didn't like him.
She got into it with the dude that day, prior to that day, and he left.
Court documents say investigators have surveillance video of Markeith entering the train and say he approached Mary and grabbed her by the back of her head and then fired his gun into her head. He shot her twice and fled the area on his bicycle.
It was evilness, hatred. He had the devil in him. I just was asking why this would happen to a sweet person like her.
Markeith was...
And that was the whole point, because she was too sweet. You know, again, that was the whole point, because she was too sweet, too nice to the guy. You know, let things go on and on. He bought her something one time, then he came back and bought her something again, you know, and things of this nature, to the man felt entitled to it, you know, things of this nature. You also, again, this is for all young women out there, you know, and sugar daddies too, because, you know, it's a lot of men out there that, like I said, expect to have these girls, you know, and they know the girls don't like him. He know this particular girl, he possibly didn't have no chance with this particular woman. But again, she was a young woman to him, still tender, you know, and this is one of the things that, like I said, that a woman should never do, you know, never lead men on in that type of manner. You know, if a man come up to you, I don't care if he trying to buy you some red bottoms, you know, you need to understand that this is a passionate gift. You need to understand that if a man buy you some red bottoms, he wants some bottoms. He ain't worried about no red bottoms. He trying to get in, you know. So this is one thing that I'm, you know, emphasizing. You know, don't be accepting gifts from men and people that you do not intend to be with. And if you accept a gift from a man and you have a man, you is out of line anyway. You know, so again, you all, like I said, that was my whole moral of the story. I'm gonna go in the comments a little while and see what my bros and them was just saying. Let me see. Yeah, for real. That's what I'm saying. You know, and that's how these particular men, that they even spend so much on these particular women that they feel like you should at least love me by now. You know, that's what one of my brothers had said. You also, like I said, that's very much understandable. Man, like I said, there's a lot of men out there who have some sugar babies or some, you know, some candy girls or what they used to call them, man, you know, things of this nature. And like I said, you know, a lot of these women take certain gifts. They might see a man that's kind of slow, kind of mentally off, and you know, they still engage with them because they are actually getting something, some kind of gift, or they may be buying them weed or anything of this nature. But like I said, after you have a man doing this so many times, he will expect something, you all. I don't care if it's, like I said, a quickie or something different from a quickie, you know. But like I said, I don't want to be vulgar in what I'm trying to say, you all, but do not do this. You know, this is a very dangerous thing to do. You are absolutely playing with your life when you do this, you know, like I said, because people are not going to be just giving you red bottoms and buying you outfits and taking you to this restaurant, that restaurant. I don't care if it's McDonald's, you know. Again, if you have a man, don't accept nothing from no other man. You know, that will keep your man from being hurt and you from also being hurt as well, you all. Yeah, don't give gifts to women. The end, till it's over. That was the last one he was ever gonna get. Yep, it was, bro. That was his last shot. He looking like the Loch Ness monster, So, like I said, man, it was a very sad thing. And again, I'm sorry for little Mary Jo that she have to go through that. I have been praying for the young lady, speedy recovery. So. Prayerfully, she can get back to a normal lifestyle, you all. But I'm pretty sure that this is something that she never do again. And maybe she'll see this video and it'll kind of open up her eyes to this kind of different thing, you all. What made him think he had a chance for real, like I said, because again, she was kind. That's what made him think he had a chance. She was kind to him. She accepted gifts more than one time, and like I said, he was under the impression that that was his girl. Like I said, and some of these men, they don't have a mental capacity to even handle a little young lady like that, might I say, you all. But again, that wasn't the conversation, so I kind of want to just stick to that and kind of keep it short and plain. And I'm glad to be back to see you all. Hope everyone is having a pretty good day, and I hope everyone have an awesome weekend, you all. Maybe I'll get back on here a little later tonight or absolutely tomorrow, you all. So God first, Christ gang. Peace. That right, called you being, bro. Miss y'all, man. See you soon. Thanks for the pull up. Peace.